Hey there, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on with your monthly tarot for February 2022. And just a quick reminder, I don't appear in my monthly tarot forecasts, but I do show up in all of my other videos. And I also have weekly tarot available for YouTube member supporters and Patreon supporters, and you can always follow the links and in the description and get more info about that and see which option is right for you. Don't forget, if you are watching your rising sign forecast, you are getting a great deal more clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign forecast is showing up, and your moon sign is showing you the less prominent, albeit still significant, side story that's also playing out throughout the course of the month. And if you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. And don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it, and any engagement helps this channel out a lot. So what's going on when it comes to your cards? Well, for your big theme of the big story, the big focus of the month, we've got the Three of Swords reversed. And so this is going to be a month of reversing, as it were, a great deal of maybe damages done, negative influences, or maybe even hurts incurred in recent months or even recent years. Now, what happens with the Three of Swords reversed is that we are transforming a lot of the circumstances that surround us by actually undoing a lot of things that maybe actually got their start or have been tolerated, permitted to exist, or overlooked, or maybe we know what they are, but we looked the other way with them, and we're pulling them out from the back forward. And what happens with the Three of Swords reversed is that there is, of course, that big undo button focus that's going on here. But you may find that this is a month where, yes, a lot of things that have been sort of tolerated or looked the other way with or permitted to exist can no longer be so. And so this could also be a time while this is incredibly helpful and constructive and setting up, new abundance and new stability and new harmony, you may encounter every now and then some lashback or reactivity from those that may not necessarily be ready to take such a step, or out of defiance or denial simply do not think that a problem should be solved just because it exists or it's creating more problems. You are going to have to make sure that you focus, of course, on the highest interest of all concerned with all decisions that you make. Because of the Three of Swords reversed, we have a chance to reverse a lot of things that ultimately have their roots in recent and further back past patterns or decisions or even damages that we don't have to carry from this month forward and replace them with something far superior. In fact, as we get on to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, you do have the Strength card upright as well as the Devil card upright. And so we're kind of seeing that positive clashing with the negative playing out right here. With the Strength card upright, a lot of you Sagittarius people are getting a wonderful boost. A lot of small projects, small investments, or small steps are starting to show big payoffs this month. In fact, with the Strength card, you may be noticing that a lot of things that ultimately we thought were going to stay small for a while, or a lot of initiatives that we didn't think were going to have a big impact, are suddenly coming into their own. And this could actually be a big breakthrough month for a lot of you. The Strength card is indicating that there is sort of a newfound sense of longevity getting created in the professional sphere as well. Some of you may be finding that, yes, the small ancillary stuff is not only becoming more lucrative and rewarding, but it is actually starting to get more value from people around you. And you may also find that things that you thought you were doing temporarily, small stuff, one-off work, or maybe even contracts, have a chance to go permanent if desired. This is a great month for a lot of you that are looking to maybe set up something that is more consistent and secure. And the abundance of that continuity will be evident as we go through the rest of 2022. When it comes to the Devil card, however, it does look like we may have to come face to face with a precedent that was set in the past, a policy, an agreement, a partnership, a contract, or an account that has gone off the rails. In fact, this may be a situation where this has always been a point of contention for you, or maybe for other people involved, whether it's on the job, off the job, family, or even your own personal enterprise. But we have to actually face it face to face this month, as opposed to maybe work around it or walk on eggshells around it. The Devil card is not something to be frightened of, but it may actually be a lashback for a lot of the fixes that are occurring in your world around you, in your industry, in your field, or in your office. Remember, not all disease welcomes a cure. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, other people in your life, we do have the Page of Pentacles upright, as well as the Page of Swords reversed. And I'm seeing a lot of you getting into a space where a very close connection, I'm not sure if this is with a family member or with a friend or with a group, is about to jump up a notch. Because the Page of Pentacles is indicating some kind of gift, some kind of investment, or joint effort or joint project is ready to go into the big leagues. If we're not working on anything like that right now, a friend or a relative or somebody in your squad is going to be producing that opportunity this month. And I highly encourage that you take it on, because with the Page of Pentacles, an investment is getting made in you by this person. This may also be an opportunity to finally launch or, get the show on the road with maybe an enterprise or an investment or a pursuit that you have toyed around with, played around with a friend or a relative or an ally, but it has maybe only remained in the realm of wouldn't it be niceties? Well, now we're getting serious. With the Page of Swords reversed, though, there may be some issues going on in another corner of your social sphere, because there will be the uncovering of some kind of deception or some kind of bad math, running to false narratives, or maybe even long-standing manipulations that have been tolerated or humored that are getting out of hand. Remember, with that Three of Swords reversed, we're also facing things that people know there's a problem with, but they've tried to let sleeping dogs lie. And with the Page of Swords reversed, it's kind of not going to be something we can continue beyond February. In fact, with the Page of Swords reversed, there could even be a falling out with a friend or a relative or a collaborator that ultimately is no ally at all. And it may have to do with this false narrative or these deceptions coming to the surface. When it comes to your challenge this month, we have the World card reversed and the Chariot card reversed. And so the World card reversed is actually, even reversed, it's still a very positive card. And we have this opportunity to do over a lot of things that maybe we thought we had finished correctly, or we thought we gave our all, or we thought showed us their full potential, when they really have not. And with the World card reversed, if there is anything that we wish we could do over again, it's like getting a chance to retake a test for a higher grade, redo an assignment for a higher payoff, or reattempt a certain adventure or a certain connection for a better result. You're going to get opportunities to do that in a number of different spaces this month. But with the World card reversed, I feel like maybe the only reason it's coming up as a challenge is that sometimes that means we have to either A, eat some crow, or we have to, of course, challenge ourselves to not necessarily be afraid of a better outcome. Because sometimes we might think, I don't want to go back there, I don't want to do it again, I can't handle the disappointment or the pressure or whatever. Don't be afraid or controlled by feelings like that. Because with the World card reversed, a do-over could actually prove to be very helpful. Now, the other challenge with the Chariot card reversed, however, is that you are going to have to pay attention to where the wheels are falling off a few plans that maybe we have walked into 2022 with. And some of these may not necessarily be your plans personally. Some of these things could be issues coming up at work with the devil, or coming up with family with the Page of Swords reversed. But again, the wheels are already falling off, and we are going to need to know when to call it and go back to the drawing board and maybe give something else a proper chance, as we saw with the Page of Pentacles and the World card reversed. When it comes to your romantic life, love, and partnerships, we have the Hierophant upright, as well as the Six of Pentacles reversed. And with the Hierophant upright, I am seeing a lot of you Sagittarius people getting a chance to almost redefine the commitment that you have with your partner by putting some kind of new title, new label, or maybe even create a new sense of establishment with them, or for your whole family or your whole household, by going in a completely new direction that is going to change, I guess you could say, the way the entire organism of the relationship or the family operates. With the Hierophant upright, this looks like this is coming in due to a beautiful bit of help or enormous assistance coming from either an ally to the relationship, whether it's a friend of the relationship, another household, one of your relatives or one of theirs, or maybe some kind of big break that is offered to you as a couple. And what this is doing is this is, of course, changing the way that we relate to one another. A lot of you who are single or available or looking for somebody new may also find that somebody is going to be coming alongside somebody close to them. It's like you're getting a new friend and a new partner potential at the same time. However, the Six of Pentacles reversed is indicating, very much like we saw already a couple of times this month, that you and a partner may have to get down to brass tacks about some certain lifestyle or social conditions that can no longer be permitted to go forward. And there may be some things that we have to have some difficult talks about, cutting off or getting serious about fixing in a much more disciplined way, where we've been too loosey-goosey or too casual or giving too much away before. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, y'all go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.